place is very unique.
It's amazing what can be done with an old factory.
Thank you. We fell in love with this place the minute we laid eyes on it. Didn't we, Magpie? It was a rainy day in October. We've been running all over the city looking from South Street to Soho. Finally, we ducked into a doorway to get out of the rain. Magpie was soaked to the skin, shivering like a little water nymph. So I kissed a raindrop off her nose. And do you remember what happened next, Magpie?
Refresh me.
We kissed till the rain stopped.
Oh, yeah.
And there, over our heads, was a beautiful rainbow arching down into a window right across the street. And we ran into that building, and we went up to find the end of that rainbow. And do you know where it ended? Right where you're standing.
That is the most romantic thing I've ever heard. Charles, kiss my nose.
Later.
Now, let me tell you about the night we found our washer-dryer.
Oh, Elliot, let's not bore them with any more stories. I'm sure everyone's starving. Why don't you two relax and keep an eye on the babies, and we'll get things started in the kitchen.
Great. Can't wait to get my hands on that wok. This is fun. I think it's really going great, don't you, Magpie?
Stop calling me that. And stop telling all these stories. They're going to see through them.
They are not. I'm good at it. I'm on a roll.
Just start cooking, would you please?
I don't know how to cook.
You said you were a great cook.
I was lying. See how good I am?
You are unbelievable.
Oh, Maggie.
And that is why I love you so much.
You two never stop. Maggie, could I borrow your phone book? I've got to call the airport. The snow's really getting bad out there.
Sure. I guess I'll have to make dinner.
Great. I'll be out with our guests.
So, how'd your interview go?
I don't know why we even bothered. All my dad has to do is make a contribution, and I'm in. We're quite rich, you know.
Well, not as rich as us. In fact, my dad is thinking of buying the whole school. He already has 2, but with 3, you get certain tax benefits.
Then if you're so rich, why does your family live in this converted garage?
Oh, this place? Well, this is just temporary till my dad finishes building our castle.
Oh, really? And where, if I may be so bold as to inquire, is that?
Sesame Street.
What we didn't realize was that everyone in the hotel across the way could see us.
Well, dinner should be ready in about a half an hour.
Bad news, gang. You won't believe this, but they've closed the airports. Charles, we better start phoning some hotels.
A hotel? We wouldn't think of it, would we, Magpie?
No, of course not.
For a college pal of Maggie's, this hotel always has a vacancy.
Well, you've got yourself some house guests.
Great. Now I have to sleep with my pediatrician.
It bothers you. I can sleep on the floor.
Oh, Elliot, they're right up there. We can't take a chance that they'd see you. Oh, let's just try and get some sleep.
Yes, dear.
Hey, Russell.
Yes.
I have a confession to make. We're not fabulously wealthy, like I said.
You're not.
No.
Poor baby.
And my father isn't really building me a castle on Sesame Street.
Really?
And Julie Andrews was never my nanny.
The devil, you say?
Sorry, I lied.
Mickey, I have a confession to make, too. My family's not so fabulously wealthy as I made them out to be. We don't own 7 Rolls Royces.
Oh?
We just own 2. And one of them is leased.
Oh.
And my father doesn't own his own private plane.
No?
He has to share one with my uncle.
What's this country coming to?
And my family doesn't have a United States senator in its hip pocket. Just 3 congressmen from the Midwest.
Oh, that's too bad.
I'm sorry, I lied too.
Russell, look, I have one other confession to make. Elliot's not my father. He's my pediatrician. I don't know who my father is.
Listen, Mickey, don't let that bother you. Because if I learned anything today, it's that none of us are any better than anyone else. We're all babies. We all put our diapers on one cheek at a time.
Thanks, Russell. Well, good night.
Is that your teddy bear?
Oh, yeah.
So pathetic.
I know, but I like him.
Do you mind sharing him?
Not at all.
Thanks.
You like him?
Great bear.
Excuse me.
Yes, Charles?
Could we possibly trouble you for an extra blanket? We're freezing our heinies off up here.
Oh, in the cedar chest.
Now, you go back to what you were doing, But try to keep it down. Some of us have to get some sleep, huh?
Oh, don't worry about it. We always try and take off at least one night a year.
This is great, isn't it?
I'll say. Why do men want to sleep with women when they could sleep with bears?
Beats me.
Now what?
What's that smell?
What smell?
It smells like coconut.
It's my hand cream.
How much did you use?
Elliot, would you shut your nose and go to sleep?
I don't think you should take that tone with me, Maggie. I've tried my best to be a perfect husband.
Stop talking like we're married. We are not married. You started out doing a favor for me and it's turned into a nightmare. When's it going to stop?
You're right. I'm sorry. I guess I just fell in love with the idea of being married to someone like you. And the idea that people actually believed that you, me, and Mickey were a family. I'll go home now. You can tell him I had an emergency at the hospital.
Oh, Elliot. Take your pants off and come back to bed.
Really?
Would you look at these two? So happy. Remember when we used to sleep like that?
Just leave a note.
Get the baby, Charles. Maggie. Maggie.
Morning, Tammy.
We're catching an early flight, and I just wanted to thank you and Elliot. You did well for yourself.
I'm very lucky.
We'll phone you guys the next time we're in New York, and good luck with the Sheridan Academy.
Let's not push it, Charles. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, my God.
What? What?
I think somebody's doctor has been playing doctor.
Nothing happened, Mr. Fogarty.
Really? You and I have to have a little talk.
Hello. Yes. Oh, hello, Miss Newton. You did? He did? Oh, that's wonderful. I'll tell my husband. Thank you.
What? What happened?
He did it, Elliot.
He got in the school?
No, but he made the waiting list.
The waiting list! That's our boy!
Congratulations, sweetheart. You made the waiting list.
The waiting list, that's great. They like me so much, they're gonna wait for me.
Well, I guess I'll be going.
You don't have to. Don't you want some coffee?
Oh, no, I don't want to stay any longer. I could get used to it.
You really came through for us, Elliot. Thank you.
I gotta tell you, Maggie, being married to you was the best date I ever had.